We are back to the happiest place on earth. Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Excited to be back at Disneyland celebrating 70 magical years of wonder, imagination, and adventure here at the Disneyland Resort. Continue with the celebration, we're on the hunt for more hidden treasures, new explorations, and of course, some incredible new treats made just for the 70th anniversary. So if you love Disney, savory snacks, and a little adventure, you're in the right place. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and come along for the ride. So we are back here. And we're gonna start our day at the Disneyland Hotel because I have to show you the prettiness for the 70th in case you're staying at the Disneyland Hotel. Or if you happen to come downtown Disney and you wanna explore around, you have access to Disneyland Hotel and all their amenities, like restaurants and shops. So yeah, let's go there. Look at the pretty carpet. That is so pretty. Oh, and look at the glass on the sliding doors. That is so pretty. So it's so nice to see the final work. Come on, open. There you go. And then obviously you have the mural. I think we showed that before. So pretty. And of course, as soon as you go in, you see the Fantashia Shop. I don't think there's anything new. They just have more of the 70th merch here. The same variety you find at the park, you can find them here randomly. I think I haven't shown you the new bubble wands. They're very customizable. They're a little on the costly side, in my opinion. So it says starting off price of $49.99, and then for an added cost of $12.99, you have this little hat so you can add. They have a variety of Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and obviously Stitch is the other option. So yeah, so it could just be the wand itself, and yeah, you can add one of the ones that are interchangeable. I assume down the line they'll add more little hats. They're calling them hats. I think I've shown these like in a little YouTube shorts because it's just so much merch that got released. Like all of a sudden, a bunch of this merchandise got released days before the actual start of the celebration. July 17th is the actual anniversary, but they started so early. And again, they have tons and tons of merch. I would say maybe 100. I like these for little babies. They can chew on, easy to wash. These are pretty cute ornaments, by the way. They have a beautiful collection. Oh, they do have this shirt for adult size. So I like this shirt more. And most of the stuff, I was talking to my friend Chris, and all the items are embroiled, which kind of gets you into increasing the cost of the merchandise. But yeah. Oh, we got Rapunzel here. Look at that. Isn't she adorable? Pascal. And today I'm actually wearing this one right here. This one here. I mean, I prefer this one better than the Magic Key one that's blue, because the blue is kind of similar to the one that I have for the castle. Also, if you like collecting these coins, I do have a 70th special one. That's how it looks like, right there. It looks like they have a new Lilo and Stitch collection here. Maybe we'll take a look at that. I have a lot of that fall collection here, the DLaner. So we have this new Dooney and Bourke, Disneyland 70th, very pretty. So you have the bag, a smaller bag, and I'll put the prices on here as I am pointing them out to you. It's very pretty. But again, this is the latest collection they have for Dooney and Bourke. These are the other ones that they have. And then as far as the Stitch, let's see if I can find a Stitch. I'm not gonna lie, this one is so pretty. It's a magnet. I like the 3D effect on it and the glitter, and I like the 70th on it, very shimmery. The enamel is very pretty on this one. I like this one if it were a pin. All right, I'm done over here at the DLaner. They have a few merchandise that's new, the 70th, the Dooney and Bourke bag, and they also had the Lilo and Stitch that just released today. That looked really cute if you're a Lilo and Stitch fan. Since the movie is coming out, there's a lot of merchandise coming. I believe there's also a popcorn bucket being released for Stitch. I think it was first released at Disneyland Paris, but now it's being officially released here because we got the movie coming out. And that will be at the Galactic Grill. But right now I'm gonna head out over to downtown Disney and just check to see what else is new to our eyes and what treasures we find. Tortilla Joe's. That's all there is left. Like one side of the building, everything is gone. Let's go head out to the Disney Storyland boutique. And that one, they actually had quite a few items that they have released. They turned it from that cute, fun, I don't know, it was kind of went from whimsical to classy. I'll show you what I mean. As soon as you walk in, you kind of get to see the whole, like, it just looks completely different now. It's like very vintage. It went vintage on us. It is the Vault collection that they have released. So now you can find it all here. Well, this is future me. I totally forgot the Donald Duck collection that came out right there to record it. I guess I'll have to show you rain check on that one. And they have these little blind boxes, and these are the items you can get. Again, they're random. I kind of like it, kind of not a fan of the whole look. And today is going to be a hot day. It is said to be 83 today, but I'm pretty sure it's going to feel even hotter than that because it's starting to warm up. There is no clouds or coverage in the sky, but honestly, it's starting to feel warm. And it's only 9:44 in the morning, so this week is going to be a really, really hot one. But right now I'm going to head out inside the Disney's wonderful world of sweets and show you the new findings celebrating the 70th for all the treats being offered. Obviously, they have a new chili cheese flavored popcorn that's being offered if you're into being adventurous on what you like to try for popcorn flavor. And then you also have the saltwater taffy being offered. With that, you have a lollipop saver. You know how you buy those big lollipops? Well, now you have a 70th themed one. These are also new for $6.49. You have a light up lollipop. It's a lollipop, and the stick actually has the light that beams in here. It looks pretty cool. They have the Joffreys also being offered. And they have these chocolates, if I can get one out. There you go. It says assorted chocolate truffle cookies, raspberry caramel, and peanut butter. And this will set you back $24.99. Now, if you are interested in getting one of the items here, they have some themed ones. And they have new cake pops and milk chocolate caramel marshmallow wands. And they also have a mini caramel apple. I like the cute little seasonal cake pop too. They're so cute. We do have a new structure here inside the Disney's Grand California, and it shows like this is an adventure shows piece featuring Donald and Friend. It took a total of 400 hours to complete and was created by the culinary team. And here are all the ingredients being used. Like, that is a lot of ingredients. I do wonder if they have hidden Mickeys, and I spotted two already. There's one on the fish tank, if you can see that one. And then they also have one here on the book. So that tells me that there's a lot more hidden Mickeys here. We culminated our visit to the Disney Grand, and now we're heading over to the World of Disney and see what treasures we can find inside. I don't think I've shown you guys just how the stores switched from Play at the Park to the Disneyland 70th. So they do have the magical Disneyland key, or the key to Disneyland here. I did purchase one already. I'm just waiting for the right time to use it because the hype is pretty big right now to get these and the lines to use it. And you do need time to do all of this as well because there's about, I would say about 10 places you have to go to. Yeah, so it looks like 10 lands that you have to visit and put the key in. And it will unlock a special little key or pin inside. It's actually inside here. And this weekend we do have the beginning of Memorial Weekend, which is kind of like the benchmark here in the US for the summer. They have a log bag here that's very USA screaming. Yeah, they have some jerseys, some baseball jerseys, as well as a sweater, which I doubt you'll be using sweater for the summer. But yeah, they have quite the extensive collection here already. And I don't know why, but I forgot to show you. Okay, so downtown Disney, as always, go to the information towers and they have an extensive array of items being offered. Didn't I find started to offer now exclusive pins, merch for their location here downtown Disney, but there's quite a few offerings. And it looks like we're almost here, ready to head inside the Disneyland Park. I do have a Disneyland Park entry, kind of a start of a day, so that's where I'm heading today too. And I don't think the last time I was here on a vlog, I showed you all the banners, they're all installed. But we do have a Disneyland entry kind of a day, so we are heading to the turnstile, so BRB. And we are in, and look at a beautiful sight. It is hot and it's just not even noon, but as always I do my left, I go to the left. By the way, I was here on the opening of the 70th, so the start of the party. By the way, this is one of the stations you see here. But anyways, I was here and I tried to vlog it, but it was madness. I did road dropped it, like truly road drop. We stayed at that one of the hotels here, so yeah. I mean, I can insert blips of it here and there, but I did a mini little YouTube short mini vlog. Sounds like the train is coming, so I'm gonna hop on the train. I don't think there's anybody waiting for it. If there's nobody waiting, which looks like it's not, we'll hop and do a grand circle tour of Disneyland.
Now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney-inspired.
A lot of guests still coming in. Everyone is excited.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. Join us at the Disneyland Hotel. Please remain fully seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs, and any personal items you have with you into the seat line. So as well, you should also be fully seated as well. Either have some appearance or and audio opening. Our next stop is New Orleans Station.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. Over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months that you... Hello everyone! Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain, forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imaginative. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere. gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just...
All right, so I did get out of, Tomorrowland just to kind of meander around since I hardly come to Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland is just more like Yesterland to me. It has not changed one bit since I've been coming to the park, hence why I hardly visit. The only thing that changes is what's in front of me, which is Space Mountain. Space Mountain has this retheme here and there, but nothing else changes. Well, I guess Star Tours does change too, the storyline, but heading over now to, I don't know where. I don't think I've shown you the creepy Mickey popcorn bucket. I don't know if it's gonna turn on, but I don't know. It's kind of creepy. It actually blinks and talks when it wants to. But yeah, I'm just afraid it's gonna start talking like in the middle of the night. Maybe like a random hour, 1:13 a.m. It's gonna start talking. Anyways, let's head out to Adventureland right now and see what adventures we find. So I'm hitting the Bengal barbecue because they have special anniversary grilled Tahitian ribs served with white rice and pineapple slaw. I'm very curious to see because it smells delicious every time we walk by. And also I'm getting the jungle julep, which is a refreshing slush of pineapple, orange, grape, and lemon juices. So I'm quite interested. Just so far, presentation looks pretty decent, not too bad, and I'm gonna try it. So the pieces are pretty big. I already took a bite. It tastes really good. The sauce is really good, very sweet. I'm gonna pause so that I can finish eating because it's really good. And I already tried the slush. It's really refreshing. Perfect for today because today is super, super hot. Hair is a mess. I'm like sweating. Okay, so the julep, the jungle julep is really good. I prefer this one better than the snow cone they sell over at Royal Street Veranda. And then my plate, completely gone. It's really good. I highly recommend these two. This is very refreshing. And then the dish is like, the sauce is like, I would say teriyaki, but it's very citrusy, delicious. I don't know, it's really good. Both options are good, so these were both a hit. I really like these two. This julep is amazing. And then the Tahitian food, the dish, was really good. The seasoning on the sauce, like a sauce, is really good. Marinade, whatever you want to call it, it's really good. The rice is good, and the slaw is tangy, citrusy, so I recommend that one too. So these two were a win in my book. And I'm not a slaw person, nor am I a red meat type of person, but I really did enjoy that dish. So now I'm gonna head down Main Street and see what other treasures I find today.
All actually stretching, or is this your imagination?
Eugene, I see the light. Everything is different now that I see you.
And with his last breath, Eugene uttered the words, "You were my new dream."
And you were mine.
Rapunzel was heartbroken. In finding her dream, she had lost true love. And all that remained was a single tear. The tear fell upon his cheek, and it began to glow.
You see, the same magic that was found in Rapunzel's hair was also present in this single teardrop.
Its healing light flowed through Eugene and sprang forth, swirling throughout the tower room.
And with that light came new life and new love.
We returned to the kingdom and revealed Rapunzel as the missing princess. At which point, the king
And the queen.
My real mother and father welcomed me with open arms.
It wasn't long before Rapunzel married Eugene.
And he betting the top floor.
And we all lived happily ever after.
Yes, they created us a comical courage and heart. We told a fairy tale of once upon a time at the start. And a happy ever after, happy end. Happily ever after, happy end. Mr. Jones, thank you, Mr. Slime, everybody. Here we are.
That was fun to catch the Rapunzel at the very end. I love those two. That's my favorite. But can we talk about the castle? So from the rendering that was being offered or presented to everyone about the 70th, the decorations on the banners haven't come up. And my guess is that maybe it'll be, since the anniversary for Disneyland doesn't happen until July, then maybe around that time, because there'll be pausing moments. So we have Halloween time and we also have Christmas time. So eventually they're gonna stop everything. So my guess is that eventually they're gonna go ahead and, you know, redo everything and redecorate, because they have to take down the decorations for the 70th so they can put the Christmas tree, the Mickey pumpkin. So they'll be paused, and then when they bring everything back up, they might just have the banners how the rendering, you know, was done, because it'll be the official anniversary of Disneyland. So that's my guess. That's my most educated guess right now. This did the Magic Band experiences here by the castle. One thing to note is that there's no line, so you could be waiting for the one thing to go off, and then someone just cuts in front of you and sets off the other one. So you just can't appreciate it too much, because people are just coming in out of nowhere and just put in their Magic Band, and it was just too much. But I was able to capture the Peter Pan and the Tomater. Peter Pan, and I was able to catch Peter Pan and the Toad. So I'm gonna do this one now. I'm gonna say this, and I might be jinxing it, but it does not feel as chaotically busy as it was last week with the opening of the start of the 70th. So it feels kind of doable today. The wait times are not even bad today. Really nice. It does look a little busy from here, from this vantage point, but it doesn't feel too bad. All right, we got the horse making its way. And a quick guess, well, let me cheat and look at the name tag. It said it's Jim. So before Rapunzel came along, I was a fan of Sleeping Beauty. Then Rapunzel came, and obviously she won me over, but her dress is so pretty. It's princess, it screams princess, and the colors, like pink and a little bit of that blue at the bottom. It's like, I don't know, it's not blue, but you feel like it's ready to turn blue. I don't know, it's just so pretty. And this one will set you back, let's see how much. $149.99, so $150. quiet spot because the band is playing very loudly. I'm about to leave. The food was nice, like I mentioned. I would highly recommend if you're able to come and get that from the Bengal barbecue. Highly recommend it. The slushie is very, very refreshing. I'm craving one right now because it's so hot right now. But merchandise-wise, I have my eyes on some 2 pieces, but quite honestly, there's an abundance of merchandise that I don't think we're gonna run out anytime soon. So I'm giving myself some time, and yeah. So I hope you like this. I think I do have one vlog that I did not get to do, and that's the Pixar hotel that we stayed in. I need to give you like a little review, like thoughts and stuff on it. Not review, just a walkthrough of the place. But anyhow, I hope you like this. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the bell notification on. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye, Goofy.